Some of the most hyped cars are actually the biggest money pits. Today we're breaking down 17 overrated vehicles of 2026, ranked by reliability disasters, recall nightmares, and depreciation horrors. The contradictions on this list are insane, and the number one car, Consumer Reports calls it the most reliable EV, while Germany's independent inspectors say it's the worst vehicle they've tested in a decade. Ignore this, and you might end up with a car that catches fire in your garage or loses $70,000 in 5 years. After analyzing Consumer Reports data, NHTSA complaints, owner forums, and real-world depreciation figures, here are the vehicles that prove you can't believe the hype anymore. Number 17, BMW iX. BMW's electric flagship costs $76,000 to $112,000. The Wi-Fi system has been broken since July 20th, 2024. BMW admitted it's a worldwide problem but never fixed it. Heaters failing on 20 to 25 models. High-voltage battery recalls for fire risk. Maintenance costs $1,200 to $2,500 per year versus the industry average of $652. One owner visited the dealer 5 to 6 times over months trying to fix the Wi-Fi. Meanwhile, his heater died in January 2025. The dealer gave him an i5 loaner that only charged to 60 to 70 miles in cold weather. His iX sat at the dealer for 5 days while the loaner couldn't make it past grocery shopping distance. Multiple recalls affect 2022 to 2025 models for electric drive motor software shutdowns causing loss of drive power. High-voltage battery cell modules assembled improperly, creating fire risk, and combined charging units manufactured incorrectly that can interrupt electrical power while driving. When you're paying 6 figures for German engineering, you expect basic functionality to work. Number 16, Lincoln Corsair PHEV. Lincoln rushed a plug-in hybrid to compete in the luxury hybrid space against German rivals. Consumer Reports named it one of the 10 least reliable vehicles of 2026. The plug-in hybrid version is particularly problematic, following the pattern we see across every manufacturer trying to force electrification before the technology is ready. When even Consumer Reports, which gives American brands every benefit of the doubt, calls you out by name, there's a serious problem. Ford's luxury division can't seem to get electrification right, and Lincoln buyers are paying the price. This is the typical plug-in hybrid reliability nightmare, wrapped in Lincoln badges and sold at luxury prices. Number 15, GMC Acadia. GMC markets professional grade, but the Acadia delivers amateur hour reliability. Made Consumer Reports 10 least reliable list for 2026. Multiple owner complaints about electrical gremlins and transmission issues that GMC seems unable or unwilling to fix. The irony? The Acadia shares a platform with the Chevy Traverse, which is significantly more reliable. When your corporate sibling does it better with the same parts and same assembly plants, something went seriously wrong in execution. GMC probably spent more money on the professional-grade marketing campaign than they did on actual quality control. Number 14, Mazda CX-90 plug-in hybrid. Consumer Reports reliability score of 20 out of 100. The non-hybrid version scores 33, which is still terrible, but at least 65% better than the plug-in. Mazda's first 3-row luxury attempt got 11 recalls between June 20th, 23 and September 20th, 25. That's almost 1 recall every 2.5 months. Software controlling battery and powertrain modules was so buggy that engines would fail to restart or lose power while driving. Both scenarios dramatically increase crash risk on highways and in traffic. One recall involved a malfunctioning fuel gauge that gave no clue of its failure, causing drivers to run out of gas with 0 warning. Another involved the dash electrical supply unit failing, disrupting temperature maintenance of the battery and other critical functions. Powertrain problems led to additional recalls where the engine could fail to restart, or the motor could lose power during operation. First model year problems are expected with any new vehicle platform, but 11 recalls in 27 months means Mazda released a beta test vehicle to paying customers and used them as crash test dummies for quality control. Number 13, Genesis G V60. Hyundai's luxury EV has precise handling and a smooth ride, but Consumer Reports' predicted reliability score is only 21 out of 100. The 2023 recall involved a rear integrated drive axle that could fracture and trigger an accident. The 2024 recall addressed a rear inner drive shaft with incorrect heat treatment that could snap during operation. The integrated charging control unit could stop working at highway speeds, leaving you unable to keep pace with traffic. When your biggest fear is the rear axle snapping at 70 miles per hour, precise handling becomes irrelevant. Number 12. Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid. Consumer Reports reliability score of 28 out of 100. Compare that to the Toyota Sienna Hybrid at 59 and Honda Odyssey at 43. Consumer Reports praises the suspension, steering, and road test scores of 84 out of 100, but powertrain scores destroy the overall rating. Stellantis can build a good minivan chassis but can't figure out hybrid integration. Same pattern as the Jeep Grand Cherokee PHEV. The Toyota Sienna Hybrid costs less and scores double the reliability rating. Number 11. Kia EV9. February 20th to 25 brought a major connectivity outage lasting several days. A Motor Trend reviewer found the EV9 he was testing couldn't respond to the request to warm the cabin in 17-degree Fahrenheit Michigan weather. The navigation system also couldn't direct him to charging stations or provide routes to avoid traffic delays. The problem lasted several days, with customers growing more upset with both the vehicle's connectivity performance and Kia's customer service during the multi-day outage. When an EV can't direct you to charging stations because its navigation is down, you're stranded with a 5,000-pound paperweight. Imagine being on a road trip with your family, temperatures dropping below freezing, and your $60,000 EV can't heat the cabin or find a place to charge. 3 rows of disappointment when the software running your EV goes down for days with no fix and terrible customer service. Kia's rush to compete in the 3-row EV market against the Tesla Model X and Rivian R1S resulted in half-baked software that fails when you need it most. Number 10. Rivian R1T. Consumer Reports names it the least reliable EV among the overall 10 least reliable vehicles of 2026. The startup automaker rushed production to compete with the F-150 Lightning and Cybertruck, sacrificing quality control to hit delivery targets and keep investors happy. Result? Quality control nightmares that make early Tesla production look professional. Owners report electrical issues, software glitches, and build quality problems that would embarrass a Yugo. When Consumer Reports, which desperately wants EVs to succeed and has every incentive to give them positive reviews, calls your electric truck the least reliable EV available, you've achieved something special in the wrong direction. Rivian had the advantage of learning from Tesla's early mistakes. Instead, they repeated every one of them and added new creative problems. The R1T looks great on paper, with impressive specs and innovative features. But looking good on paper doesn't matter when your truck spends more time at the service center than on outdoor adventures. Number 9. Ram 1500. Among Consumer Reports' 10 least reliable vehicles of 2026, Stellantis quality control continues its downward spiral as the company burns through cash and cuts corners everywhere possible. Ram somehow makes Ford's problematic F-150 look good by comparison, which is an achievement nobody wanted. When you're losing the reliability battle to a Ford truck with transmission problems, you know you've hit absolute rock bottom. The only thing dropping faster than Ram's reliability scores is parent company Stellantis' stock price. Ram's marketing shows tough trucks doing tough jobs on ranches and construction sites. Reality shows owners dealing with electrical gremlins, transmission issues, and constant dealer visits for problems that never seem to get fixed. Stellantis is hemorrhaging money while their vehicles hemorrhage reliability. Not a good combination for long-term brand survival in the competitive truck market. Number 8. Volkswagen ID.4. VW ranked 5th least reliable brand with a 34 out of 100 score. J.D. Power reports 285 problems per 100 vehicles versus the industry average of 202. Battery fire recall requires owners to park outside and limit charging to 80%. Multiple recalls for battery cell modules with misaligned electrodes causing fire risk. Rear view camera failures. Transmission gear indicator problems. Door handle recalls affecting thousands. Software is so glitchy that 20 to 25 owners report the drive mode resetting after every trip. A CC distance settings refuse to save. One owner reported four-way flashers and horn activating randomly on the highway. Their quote, "Fortunately, no one shot us." That's the bar now. Celebrating that software glitches didn't result in road rage violence, VW delays the next-gen ID.4 due to software issues while the current generation burns, sometimes literally. Number 7. Ford F-150. The 10-speed transmission problems persist despite the 2024 update claiming a fix. Power Boost Hybrid drags down brand reliability, 9 recalls for the 2025 model year alone. Owners of brand new 2024 to 2025 models report continued clunk issues, rough shifting in gears 1 through 4, and valve body failures before the first oil change. One 2024 owner suffered a faulty gear solenoid failure at 6,000 miles. Forum responses about 10-speed transmission reliability range from butter smooth to horror stories. Consistency is apparently optional when you're signing $70,000 finance agreements. Recall for incorrectly machined transmission valve body affecting thousands. Owners report transmission slipping, delayed shifting with clunking noise, engine stalling, and excessive oil consumption. When Ford can't get a truck transmission right after multiple attempts and recalls, something is fundamentally broken in their engineering. Number 6. BMW 7 Series. The fastest depreciating new car available in 2025, losing 67.1% after 5 years. Drive your $100,000 plus 7 Series off the lot, and you've instantly lost more than most people's annual salary. 5 years later, it's worth about what a new Honda Accord costs. The pool of used luxury sedan buyers is small because maintenance costs rival a mortgage payment. Spend 6 figures on a car that'll be worth $33,000 in 5 years, all while paying BMW dealer rates for repairs. Number 5. Honda Civic Turbo models. A class action lawsuit filed in California alleges Honda's 1.5-liter and 2.0-liter turbo engines have head gasket failures, coolant contamination, and premature engine death. The lawsuit covers 2016 to 2020 Civic, 2018 to 2020 Accord, 2017 to 2020 CR-V, 2021 to 2020 RDX, and 2019 to 2020 TLX models. One plaintiff paid $1,397 for the first repair, then $1,216 2 months later when coolant returned to the cylinder. The 2025 Civic has a massive steering gearbox recall affecting 1.7 million vehicles, causing difficulty steering and crash risk. Fuel system recalls where repairs weren't available for months. One Texas owner's brand new 2025 Civic burst into flames on the highway during rush hour, 6 weeks after purchase. He managed to exit while flames were engulfing the passenger seat. Insurance suspected fuel pump failure. Oil dilution issues plague the direct injection turbo engines. When a Honda owner writes, "These vehicles are scrap metal, the V6 was much better," you know something fundamental broke. Modern turbocharged complexity is compromising the durability that made Honda famous. Number 4. Range Rover. Loses 65.8% after 5 years. That's $72,335 lost on a $115,000 base MSRP, $1.07 per mile driven. First-year loss of 30% isn't terrible. Year 2 drops another 7%. Then year 3 happens, 70% total depreciation, $79,100 gone. By year 10, it's worth 15% of MSRP, $16,995. The average American drives 13,476 miles per year. Your Range Rover bleeds $14,400 annually just existing. Insurance averages $18,000 over 5 years. Fuel costs pile up. Land Rover dealer service rates require a second mortgage. The only thing reliable about a Range Rover is that it will reliably hemorrhage your money faster than you can earn it. Number 3. 2025 Toyota Camry. Owners are calling it scrap metal and a pointless hybrid junker. Multiple owners report spontaneous windshield cracks with no external impact, rattling panoramic sunroofs after opening once, front bumper misalignment issues requiring heat gun fixes, unintended acceleration, abrupt braking, dead batteries. Toyota's fix for the front bumper popping out of alignment? Heating plastic edges and tucking the bumper under headlights. One owner described it as a temporary fix. It seems like Toyota changed the Camry design before it was ready. Another owner's panoramic roof rattled and squeaked after opening once. The dealer couldn't fix it the first time. They wanted him to bring it in again, to take down the headliner twice in 2 weeks. His conclusion: I will not be keeping a car with this kind of issue right from the factory. NHTSA complaints describe windshields cracking without any contact from flying objects. Wiper blades described as way too slow, dangerously slow, making it the unsafest to drive in rain. Seats with no cushion causing rib pain, forcing owners into physical therapy. One owner experienced unintended acceleration, crashing through a garage wall. The dealer was unable to determine the failure. Software described as an abomination that can't even set a home address in navigation. When longtime Toyota owners call 2025 Camrys downgrades from 2018 models, Toyota has a crisis. Number 2, Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe PHEV. Consumer Reports reliability score of 22 out of 100. 320,000 units recalled for fire risk with a park outside advisory. 92,000 units recalled for software error causing loss of drive power with no fix available. 68% depreciation after 5 years. The September 20th 25 recall involves the battery pack control module microprocessor becoming overloaded, causing the hybrid control processor to misinterpret signals and lose drive power. Stellantis admits they're still looking for a fix. 2 recall letters are coming, one saying there's a problem, another when repair becomes available. Timeline unknown. The earlier December 20th of 25 recall warned 320,000 Jeep PHEV owners to park outside due to battery cell separator damage, causing vehicle fires while parked or driven. Don't charge the batteries because the risk of fire is higher in a charged battery. $38,500 to $63,000 SUV that might catch fire in your garage, might lose power on the highway, and will definitely lose 68% of its value in 5 years. That's $26,112 in depreciation plus $11,217 in maintenance over 10 years. $37,329 you'll never recover. The gas-only Grand Cherokee isn't much better. Random stallouts, sensor malfunctions, electrical glitches, and a transmission that skips or shifts gears roughly. NHTSA reopened a rear coil spring defect investigation after 20 owner complaints. The original 2023 recall apparently didn't fix it. Number 1. Tesla Model Y 2026 Juniper. Consumer Reports calls it the most reliable EV, predicting the 2026 Model Y will be much more reliable than the average new car. Germany's TÜV report 2026 ranks it dead last for reliability among 2 to 3-year-old cars. Worst defect rate they've seen in a decade. 17.3% serious defect rate versus 3 to 4% for leaders. The 2026 model already has 5 recalls. Owners report infant mortality, Bluetooth initialization failures, power loss, and loose wiring harnesses. This is a stunning contradiction. TÜV represents Germany's rigorous vehicle inspection authority. They inspected 9.5 million vehicles, counting only serious faults. Brakes, suspension, lighting, structural problems, not software, not FSD, just the basic mechanical components. The Model Y posted a 17.3% serious defect rate. The Model 3 is close behind at 13.1%. Leaders like Fiat 500e, Mini Cooper SE, VW T-Roc, and Mercedes B-Class score 3 to 4%. One owner's 4-week-old 2026 broke down 2 hours from home. After 1 hour on phone with roadside assistance, they were told the car was not drivable. Told to take Uber home, $120 ride. The problem was a loose wire in the electrical harness of the 5-week-old Model Y. 2026 Model Y recalls, battery pack contactors may fail, causing loss of drive power. Reverse lights may fail to illuminate, a federal safety violation. Horn ground wire may be improperly secured, preventing the horn from sounding. Seat fasteners may have been improperly tightened, so seats may not restrain occupants in crashes. Windshield washer nozzles may be blocked, another federal safety violation. Owner forms describe more problems. Bluetooth stuck initializing, service saying it's a known issue that will be fixed with future firmware update, meaning they sold you an unfinished car. Power loss being addressed, Tesla waiting on parts, cameras failing, GPS dropping, AP4 computer needing replacement. Germany's TÜV data suggests brakes and suspension are failing at rates nobody's seen in a decade. When independent European state inspectors contradict consumer reports this dramatically, something's seriously wrong. The world's best-selling vehicle 3 years running might also be one of the least reliable vehicles on the road. The automotive industry rushed electrification, turbocharged everything for EPA numbers, prioritized software over durability. Traditional reliable brands lost their quality edge. Toyota's having unprecedented quality control issues. Honda's defending lawsuits over failed engines. The gap between marketing hype and driveway reality has never been wider. If you're shopping for a new car in 2026, ignore the awards. Read the owner forums instead. Check NHTSA complaints. Look at real depreciation data. Your wallet will thank you. If you want to see vehicles that actually lived up to their promises before failing spectacularly, check out our video on 12 cars that were meant to be the future until they failed. These are the vehicles that had all the hype, all the technology, and all the potential, but couldn't deliver when it mattered most.